Hello, welcome to my randomizer. Now we're going to click 2 times so you can see it is actually random. So there's 1 click and there's 2 clicks. So Santa Cruz de Sol is the circuit with a Formula Retro Gen 3. But is it? Let's jump into 3-lap challenge and find out whether that is actually the selection or not. Join me. Hello and welcome to another 3-lap challenge. In this series we take a randomly selected car and track and have just 3 laps to get into the top 10 of that particular time trial leaderboard. Now, we saw the randomizer a while ago picking a car and a track. However, I'm using the track but not that car, and that's because there was no way I was going to do a 3-lap challenge without including the Formula Junior, which has become so popular over the last couple of weeks since the update to AMS2 to 1.4.8. And the reason for this car having to appear in 3-lap challenge, and a little bit confusion over what's what and what's where in the updates, is that this car, along with the Indy 23 car, or the Formula USA 23 car I should say, is that they're both a part of the 1.5 update, which is coming very soon, hopefully. And it is such a delightful little car. However, there's a caveat, and this really I'm not complaining. Everybody who's watched the channel before or joined in with the live streams, which happen on a Tuesday and a Thursday, will know that I cannot really deny. Oh, can't even change gear properly, that's for certain. That's what I can't deny. I can't deny that even though I don't like the phrase, I'm a bit of a fanboy of AMS2. You only have to look at my channel. However, Riser, please get to the bottom of the amount of slip the cars have got on circuit. It's just too much. If you look at onboard footage of these cars, even the period ones on period tyres, you will see that they just simply don't slide around as much as this. You're about 5 or 10% off, and maybe a little bit more off the amount of slip. Or grip levels, I should say. I'm starting to concentrate because I've just realised I'm on lap 2 and I haven't set a fast lap yet. Well, I have set a fast lap. I beat second place man who's the ghost behind. However, as soon as these tyres start warming up, you're really in trouble. There's only a small window, especially if you hassle the car like I tend to. So Riser, please get to the bottom of the grip issues. Game and Muscle have done a review video, and I don't always agree with 100% of what he says. However, he's right about the grip levels. Not as bad as he makes out, depending on your setup with your force feedback. However, 5, 10, 15%, let's have a play with the grip levels, Riser. Let's get it closer to what it needs to be. As I'm on the dirty side of the circuit, just caught it. However, moving on. About to start lap 3 of this 3-lap challenge. I am not driving this car to the best of its ability and my ability, that's for certain. There's a certain knack, especially after speaking to other people who've driven it quickly, there's a certain knack to driving it which I'm slowly getting the hang of, and I'm not doing a very good example in this particular 3-lap challenge. However, I will expand on the reasoning and the thoughts to driving this car quickly, and it makes a lot of sense, and you can actually feel it when it happens, depending on your setup obviously. Tiny, delightful little car when you get it right, and that's why it's becoming so popular in the lobbies. You can have such close racing, side-by-side racing on so many circuits in Automobilista 2 with this car. Have some great fun racing. It's quick enough to have real fun, yet not that fast that it all goes horribly wrong if you get a bit of a wheel banging session going. However, there's another warning. Be careful of tangling the wheels with as with any open wheeler. You tangle the wheels and you will get locked together. and it's really difficult to get the cars apart whilst you're still in the middle of a race. Trying to control that slide. It's too much slide riser. Anyway, it's enough of the sliding complaints. Let me know your thoughts on how slippy some of the cars are. What's the worst car? I think the worst possible car is the Formula First. Right, that's my 3-lap time. So there's only 2 people on the leaderboard, and I've just beat second place man with a 135.932, and the world record, the person in first currently, is a 134.219. So that's the 3-lap time you need to beat. I'm running default setup apart from the brake pressure. Everything else is default. However, when I go for my personal best next, we'll see what time we get, and I'll be using a little bit of a tweak setup. Join me now. So we played with the setup, tweaked a few things, the handlebar bars a little tweak, the brake pressure a little bit of a tweak, and a couple other things. If you want to use that setup, load me as a ghost, and just before you go into the session, if you hover over my name, you'll see a little spanner next to my name. Click on it and it'll load up my fastest setup. However, there's another thing you need to bear in mind with this car, is what seems to be coming through for the quickest way to drive this car is to find a balance where you get as little understeer and oversteer as you possibly can, and that's for like slower corners and medium to fast corners. If you can get the car, as I did on the exit there, but it's not very obvious, it's up there, 4-wheel drift, you want an even amount of drift on the front axle and rear axle. I call it 4-wheel drift. If you can find that little really delicate balance there, where all 4 wheels are sliding roughly the same amount, you will find it's one of the quickest ways to drive this period car on these period Dunlop tyres. Skinny period tyres. Temperature window seems to be quite narrow with these tyres. Anything above 85 and the grip levels start dropping off quite rapidly. And I think what I'm going to do is just drop out, change another couple of things, and load up the fastest guy. So I've got a better idea how we're doing. Join me again. Pushing too hard, so much understeer. About 20% throttle through there then. Oh, so ragged again. What did I say? Overdrive it, it won't deliver. Oh, that 4-wheel drift. You can feel what the back's doing, you can feel the front tyres. Still not good enough. Come on. No, we're going to have to start again. Tyres are too warm. Scrambling out of there. Oh, what was that there? Oh, my ears are pricked up now. But a 10th up, we need to be more. A good last but one cut. Oh, no, we haven't. Yes, we have. No, we haven't. Come on. Come on. Come on. There's the 133s. We have got more time in it. Not on these tyres. Or have we? We're already... Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to stick with this lap. This is going to be a long video. I'm sorry. I want to put in a really good lap for you guys to chase. If I can just carry this through the rest of the last commentator's curse. Understeer, scrubbing away my time. Come on. Oh, I've lost 2 tenths, maybe 3 tenths through that section. Oh, just got away with that one. Turned in too early, had to correct. Come on. Ooh, there we go. I think this will possibly, maybe, be unedited all the way through. And it'll be a long video. However, a 133.533 new world record for now until you regulars get on board. I can see somebody getting a 132, high mid 132s. I haven't got another half second in me. I may get close to a 133 dead with a bit more practice. What a car. It's free in the game, base content. It's brilliant. We just need Ryder to dial in the grip of the tyres on this tarmac. And with that, if you wouldn't mind clicking up here, take you through to another playlist or another video. And if you haven't already, please hit a like and maybe even subscribe. And until the next one, stay safe.